instruction set computer, okay, where we will be having less number of the simple instructions. You will be having the simple instruction that can be used for writing the program. Then another one is CISC indicates complex instruction set computer. Then whatever the instruction you are going to use, it is having more complex compared to the RISC. So now what is like how these instruction set works? The first one, that is RISC, it is always having the simple instructions. Simple instructions are used for writing the program. So whenever the instruction itself it is simple, so the number of basic steps required can be less. So in case of this, what happens? So the instructions are used, it is having the complex instructions. So complex instruction involves large number of basic steps. So complex instruction. So whenever instruction is complex, so the number of basic steps required is going to be more number of basic steps. Basic steps or more. On another hand, if individual instructions perform more complex operations, so fewer instructions are needed. So here each of these methods having its own trade-off. So if you are going with the RISC, so instructions are simple, but to perform a particular task, you need more number of instructions to be used. So in that case, so at the same time, even number of basic steps also it may increase. If the number of, if it is CISC, number of the instructions used for writing the program, it may be less, because in a single instruction, whatever the instruction you are going to write, complex instruction, so it can perform with less number of instructions. Okay, so the program you can write using a less number of instructions. So that is how these two methods works. So that is for a processor that has only simple instructions, a large number of instructions may be needed to perform given programming task. So that is in case of RISC. Okay, and that is going to be reverse in case of CISC. It requires less number of instructions to perform the required operation. And this could lead to the first method, it could lead to n value is more and also s value is small. So lesser number of basic steps is required. So this is how the instruction set architecture is going to put major role in measuring the performance, and it is going to affect the performance, what type of instruction set you are going to use. Next, what is the another technique we can use for measuring the performance? So measuring performance cannot be done using just with a value of t, that is using the parameters n into s divided by r. So using just this simple basic equation, I cannot tell what is the performance of the computer. Okay, so because these parameters, it is not going to cover the entire units, whatever it is used in the computer system to measure the performance. Just running one particular simple program, we cannot decide the performance. Then how to measure the performance of the computer? What is the technique that can be used? So here they have introduced So here computer community adopted idea of measuring the computer performance using benchmarks. So using benchmark technique, they have started using the measuring the performance. So here there is one non-profit organization called SPEC. So System Performance Evaluation Corporation. So this is going to prepare the benchmarks and the results associated with a particular set of devices. And these benchmarks can be executed with a system that is under test and measure the performance. And you can just compare the performance of the computer under test and also under the reference. So now before going to how to calculate or how to measure the performance, first you need to understand what is this benchmarks. Okay, so using benchmarks, how it is different from basic performance equation. So here benchmark, it is going to contain all possible set of programs. It is not just single program. It is going to contain wide variety of programs, and that those set of programs are executed and performance is measured. So here spec selects and publishes representative application program for different application domains together with the test results for many commercially available computers. Unique commercially available computers. The performance measure is the time taken by the computer to execute the given benchmark. So how much time it is going to take to execute the given benchmark. Initially some attempts were made to create the artificial program that could be used for benchmark program. But a synthetic program do not properly predict the performance obtained when real application programs are run. So because of that, the programs selected range from game playing, compiler, database application, numerically intensive programs and astrophysics, numerically intensive programs in astrophysics and quantum chemistry. That means you are going to consider all complex programs and form the benchmark. So where even consider the game playing, the program related to the compiler, database application, and also applications relatively having more number of numerical calculation. So that is why the benchmark program contains wide variety of applications for measuring the performance. So in each case, the program is compiled under test and running time on the real computer is measured. The same program is also compiled and run on one computer that is selected as reference. So there will be set of computers, that means those benchmark programs are already executed in reference and results are published. Now the same benchmark program can be tested with the computer under test, and you can compare the result to understand the performance of the computer. So how to calculate the spec rating or spec performance measurement? So using simple formula, that is spec rating is equal to running time on the reference computer. That means I told in benchmark there is a set of programs. Okay, so each time the program is executed and it is going to note down what is the running time in the reference computer. That means already it is executed and what is the time it has taken to execute the program divided by whichever the computer I want to test the performance. So the same program is run on that computer and measure the result or the performance. So like this, it is going to calculate for set of a number of programs. It is not just a single program. I told there will be a number of programs. So calculate the time information by executing each of the program. So in that case, you can write the formula, that is spec rating is equal to geometric mean of spec I all to the power of 1 by n. So what is here I? I indicates so the number of programs range from 1 to n. 1 to n. Each time, first time the first program is tested, then it is going to take the second one. Like that, depending on how many number of programs are available in the benchmark, so many number of programs are executed, and it is going to measure the performance. So this is one simple formula that can be used to measure the performance of the computer. So here we'll take one example of if spec rating is equal to 50. What is the meaning of this? So here the spec rating of 50 means the computer under test is 50 times as faster as the UltraSpark 10 for this particular benchmark. That means this this benchmark is already run with some reference computer, okay, and that value are taken, and the same thing you are running in the computer system that is under test. So by doing this you got the value 50. So here 50 indicates the computer under test is 50 times faster than the UltraSpark. So UltraSpark is reference computer. So this process is repeated for all the programs in the spec suite, and geometric mean of the result is computed. Okay. So always remember here the term benchmark. Okay, so where it contains set of programs, wide variety of applications. Each time it is going to run application and measure the performance. Okay, then at last you are going to take the geometric mean of that and you are going to compute the performance. So since actual execution time is measured, the spec rating is a measure of combined effect of all factors affecting the performance. Okay, so how it is different from basic performance equation is it is going to consider all possible factors that affect the performance, including the compiler, the programs that are related to the compiler, and also operating system, more computational programs, memory of the computer being tested. Okay, so where there is a exchange of data, large amount of data. Okay, so in that case how the computer is going to perform. So for that reason all these factors are considered and the applications are added into the benchmark for measuring the performance. So this is how spec can be used. It is a non-profit organization that is going to measure the performance, the System Performance Evaluation Corporation.